Eat this. Drink that. Go. With Jimmy Cephalo and Brenda Bassett. Eat this, drink that, go.
Our first guest today, wonderful restaurant, the Strand Bar and Grill, and the chef de cuisine, Patrick Ox, part of Miami Spice. They do it on a Saturday, so get there today. Patrick, tell us about the general idea behind the restaurant.
So we're American contemporary cuisine, focusing on seasonal, local, and fresh ingredients. We're located on 69th and Collins in North Miami Beach.
In the Carry-On Hotel?
Yes.
Okay.
And newly renovated. We've been open for less than a year. So, you know, we're getting our word out there, you know, brand new restaurant out on the beach, you know.
You're the new kid on the block.
And that's turned out to be a great area. It seems to be growing and growing and growing.
Yes.
That area of North Miami Beach, I guess.
It's growing up and up and up.
Right. Okay, what are you cooking for us today? 'Cause it smells good
Smells
already.
wonderful.
All right. So I'm just gonna get the pan nice and hot. We have some seared diver scallops. All right. I'm just gonna hit it.
You can't see them if you're on radio, but these
They're
scallops
really
are
big scallops. They're
scallops.
beautiful.
I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of salt and a little bit of white pepper.
White pepper.
All right. Make sure the pan is nice and hot.
So you put a little
hear
sear
that
on that
sizzle.
side, on the one side, a little sear, right?
Yes. It's very important to get a nice sear on the scallop. It brings out
Right.
the complexity, changes the flavor, adds a little nuttiness to it. It's really nice.
And what oil are you using? Are you using olive or something else?
Olive oil.
Olive oil,
Yeah.
okay. All right, sounds great. Do you have a favorite dish at the restaurant?
This is one of my favorite
Is it?
dishes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So what we have here is one of our winter menu dishes. So you're seeing it for the first time. It's coming out on November 1st. We're going to be launching
great.
our fall and winter dishes. So it's a nice start to winter, all seasonal vegetables.
Right. Okay.
So we have a sunchoke puree. If you don't know what sunchokes are, they're like, it looks like kind of like a ginger and a potato.
I don't know if I've ever seen a
And
sunchoke.
it's really weird shape, but once you cook it, it has a really nutty flavor as well as like a sweetness comes out of it as well.
Looks like a pine cone, like a small pine cone kind of a thing. A squirrel would get after that pretty good. You've got, so that's just a puree from the sunchoke.
Yes,
Got
just
it.
simple olive oil, shallot, garlic,
Right.
some veg stock, and just cook it down with a little bit of thyme and bay leaf, and then puree it.
That's good.
And we're gonna add some truffles to it as well.
You've got a lot of ingredients in your
I
little
know.
bag of tricks over there, I can tell. Are those the truffles?
Yes.
They are, okay. Black
Those are
truffles.
Preserved black
That
truffles.
That you've minced or, yeah.
Yeah, you
Yes.
chopped up.
I'm just gonna fold it in there as well.
What a great flavor that'll be on the scallops.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, you come up with your own dishes in so many ways. I mean, I'm sure there's classic dishes that every chef goes to, makes your own, you put your own spin on it.
Yes.
But this, I've never seen anything like this with the sunchokes and the black truffles.
You know, every chef is trying to invent,
Right.
make something new, something different, you know? They take the best things that they've learned and, you know, try and do something different that
Put it
nobody else
together.
has done.
Now you've worked with some great chefs over the years.
Yes, I have
Before
worked
you
with it.
Yeah.
In DC, I worked for Brian Baltaggio, and then I went to New York City, and I worked with some of the great chefs of Gabriel Kruder, as well as Tom Colicchio. So, and I also worked with Tom Colicchio in Miami Beach at the One
Okay.
Hotel at Beechcraft, and I also worked with Scott Conan in the Fountain Blue.
Well, you've done a lot of great
Wonderful.
things, a lot of
Yeah.
wonderful chefs already.
Yeah.
Terrific. How long have you been doing this? How long have you been cooking?
Cooking? I want to say since I was a little kid. My parents had a restaurant, and you know, been born
You
and
were
raised.
always there, right?
Yes, always there.
Now, what type of cuisine did they serve?
Peruvian food.
Oh, they did.
So it's a little multicultural.
Wow. That
we're
was
gonna
kind
add
of cool.
a little thyme.
What'd you pop in there? A little thyme?
A little thyme to infuse the flavor
Right.
into the scallop. I
Yeah.
added a little bit butter. That's just to add a little bit more lusciousness to it
Everything's
as well.
better with
And a
butter.
bay-
Everything is better with butter.
And a bay leaf, too.
And a bay leaf as
Yeah.
well. So
Oh, that looks beautiful.
Because a home
Got a
cook
brown
could try
sear
this
on
at
it.
home. It's not easy, but you could probably at least attempt it.
we're gonna let that brown a little
Boy,
bit
it's
more.
beautiful and it tastes great.
And the side over here. All right.
So you put a little bit of your sunchoke puree down.
Sunchoke puree. All right. We have the
How great
Brussels
is it?
Great. Now, what is this on top you put?
Brussels with a little bit of shallot and garlic.
So you've shaved the Brussels sprouts.
Yes.
Got it.
All right.
Looks delicious already.
We're gonna put some pomegranates. give it a little bit of color as well as sweetness.
Right.
And then we're gonna put the scallops.
And you didn't cook the scallops but more, what, 4, 5, 6 minutes, basically, right?
No, you just want to get it seared hard on one side and then kissed on the other side.
Right, got it.
Just so it's still nice and plump, not too firm. All right, and then we have a mushroom jus here.
See, that makes it all. Remember, it's the Strand, 69th and Collins, in the Carillon Hotel.
A little chives, good to go.
Oh, let me
Jump in there.
show you this
Yeah,
dish
it's
here.
gorgeous.
It is so beautiful.
Right. All right, you
Now
got,
we're going to dive into it.
yes, because you got about 50 seconds to dive in.
Okay.
We're coming back with Patrick in a minute too, and we're going to try some of these other dishes that he has put together. Like, you know, Brenda, that dessert is just, she's calling it. Brenda is just,
It's
she's
calling to me.
apoplectic about it. It's boy, oh boy. Patrick, that's marvelous.
We'll be back with more.
Yes, we will, because we're going to try some figs and things. Another dessert after this, and eat this, drink that. Go. I won't let her eat the dessert until we come back. So don't go anyplace.